Don't talk to me before I've had my morning coffee. It's a saying we've all heard before, and we know it applies to a large percentage of U.S. citizens. Through past research, a general consensus regarding the true effect of caffeine on cognitive function has not yet been found. In the interest of answering this question, we conducted an experiment in which we asked participants survey questions about their caffeine intake for both that day and in general, as well as their age and education level. After this quick survey, they completed a Stroop task. The Stroop task measures the Stroop effect and is typically used to measure selective attention, as it requires use of response inhibition and selection. The Stroop effect refers to the difficulty that one experiences when attempting to name the physical color of a text when the text spells out a different color. This is known as an incongruent task in regards to the Stroop task. The time it took them to complete both the survey and the Stroop task made up their total completion time, and with this, we compared the total completion time between the caffeinated and uncaffeinated groups. Our experiment's independent variable of caffeine consumption was categorical and of two levels: those who had consumed caffeine within 2 hours of attempting the experiment and those who did not. Our dependent variable was total time it took to complete the survey and Stroop task. This experimental design was between subjects, as one group of participants consumed caffeine while the other group did not. Our dataset consisted of 38 individuals with a mean of 27.76 years old and a standard deviation of 12.91 years. 23 people were in the caffeinated group and 15 were in the uncaffeinated group. The participants were mostly, but not only, undergraduate students at the University of Colorado Boulder. Almost 74% of the participants had some college education, but there was also 6% that had completed their master's and also 16% that had not completed any college education whatsoever. Past literature such as Jarvis' 1993 study regarding reaction time on Stroop tasks shows a difference in caffeinated and uncaffeinated conditions, with the caffeinated condition reacting faster than the uncaffeinated condition. This is similar to the study conducted by Dix et al. 2012 that found that caffeine facilitates faster processing of relevant information. Our experiment did not yield these same results, and we failed to reject the null hypothesis, in that there is no significant difference between caffeine intake and total time. The data was recorded using Psych Toolkit and analyzing using RStudio Cloud. The data was as follows. The caffeinated group saw a mean distribution, a mean of 2.35 minutes with a standard deviation of 1.34 minutes with total completion time, and the uncaffeinated group saw a mean of 3.13 minutes with a standard deviation of 1.41. An independent samples t-test was used to examine the data from the two different groups. Through the use of this t-test, the p-value we found was 0.09. This was higher than our 0.05 confidence interval, and therefore no significance can be stated. Future research can try to solve this disagreement by looking at new ways in which this can be tested beyond just a Stroop task. We thank you for listening to our video and hope you have a great day.